Find out more at SayersClassicalAcademy.org.
That's SayersClassicalAcademy.org.
Attention all timeshare owners. Were you a victim of a high-pressure or dishonest timeshare sales agent? Were you confused with what you were buying or didn't provide what you were promised? Do you feel that you overpaid for your timeshare, can't afford it, or do you simply not use it anymore and just want out? If you answered yes to any of these questions, we can help. We're Timeshare Compliance, and every day we help hundreds of timeshare victims protect their rights. Our team can legally terminate your timeshare agreement, ending the payments forever, saving you thousands. In some cases, we can even get you a refund of the fees you previously paid. But you must act now. Call 800-811-7670 or visit timesharecompliance.com for a free consultation. We can help you save thousands, but only if you call 800-811-7670 or visit timesharecompliance.com for an absolutely free consultation. That's 800-811-7670 or timesharecompliance.com.
You're listening to Just Ask Joyce on WFIA, The Spirit.
Each person who reads this book may very well have a differing view on same-sex attraction and gay relationships, but one thing is certain: homosexuality, bisexuality, transsexuality is a topic we must discuss with our children. And guys, if you don't believe that, after what has come down from Target and what has now come down from President Obama as an edict for transgender restroom use and shower room use, then I don't know. This is a timely book. It's 5 things that every parent needs to know about their kids and sex by author Anne Marie Miller. We are speaking with her right now. And Anne Marie, sorry, she's been disconnected. We'll be back with her in just a second. But I can tell you, this book is going to spell out for you some of the things that you should know, and especially is going to walk you through how not to shelter your child with some of these issues surrounding sexuality these days. I know that. Okay. We have Anne Marie back, and Anne Marie, I was just talking about the gay and the gay relationships, homosexuality, bisexuality, transsexuality, and the fact that it is a timely topic now on the heels of the mandate coming down from our president. But we can't wait till our child is in a situation where they're going to be faced with a gay person or a transgender person in a bathroom and then try to explain it. Shouldn't we prepare them before that time?
Absolutely. I think because it's in the news so much right now, that actually gives us a great opportunity to bring it up. And it makes it a little less uncomfortable, I think. As uncomfortable as that conversation is going to be, just to say, hey, this has been in the news lately, and I'd like to talk to you about it and get your thoughts on it, and just kind of approach it from not like a fear-based manner or with anger or hatred, because you don't want your kids to kind of be on the defensive already. So if you just introduce it as something that's on the media and something it's happening in the world, and ask for their thoughts, I think that would really get a good conversation going about that. And then you can share your family's values with them at that time.
And it's going to happen. I don't care if you're in a really good Christian family, you have a section about that, or not. It's going to happen where there's going to be exposure at some point. I mean, you talk about, of course, when Kim Kardashian, the nude photos went viral on social media, it's kind of hard to avoid all of those. But, so it's going to happen, but it's even happening on very subtly right now, at least, on kids' movies and kids' cartoons, just those innocent shows that we think that we really don't have to monitor too much. We do need to monitor, and now we're going to have to explain to our toddlers, what this means sometimes. I mean, obviously, toddlers aren't going to understand, but someone somewhere along the line is going to be telling our child about what sexy means, right?
Absolutely. And I think a good way to determine kind of where your child is in this situation is to ask the question, if something comes up or if they say something or you can tell that they've seen or heard something, is to ask the question, what did you mean by that? Because maybe you have a toddler and they heard the word sex, or even recently a friend commented that they were reading the Bible and it talked about sex and sexual relations, and the toddler asked, "What's sex?" And so the parent, instead of just going into a detailed, description of it, just said, "Well, what do you mean by that?" And, just seeing where they're at will help you kind of formulate that conversation with what they're ready to talk about, and you can guide that conversation. But again, by letting it be the normal conversation and building trust with your child, that's really key. Sheltering, we're not going to be able to shelter them forever. So sheltering's not the key, but conversation truly is.
Right. And, kids do consume sexual messages differently. They process things differently, don't they? And, some are more mature than others.
Absolutely. I mean, as far as development goes, again, you're going to know your kid the best and where they're at. And I have a friend of mine who's a doctor, and he and his family have 3 children, a 9-year-old and then a 13 and a 14-year-old. And the 13-year-old was actually more sexually mature and understanding than the older child was. So they were having talks with him before they were having talks with their older child.
Well, we're going to a break. Anne-Marie, can you stick around for another segment?
You bet.
All right, because I want to come back and discuss the chapter with you about Google is the new sex ed, and I think that parents really need to be aware of that. And there's so much more, because we're going to talk about sexually abused children as well with Anne-Marie Miller, author of 5 Things Every Parent Needs to Know About Their Kids and Sex.
WFIA, The Spirit.
About Face Spa and Salon has a top-of-the-line product line that you can't resist. Glymed, Nerium, Moroccan Oil, Kenra, Jane Iredale, Colorproof, and more. Then, of course, their professional techs are caring and provide a personal touch you'll come to love. They're located at 1370 Veterans Parkway in Clarksville, Indiana. Call 812-288-2300 and book your appointment today. Or go to their website, aboutfacespaandsalon.com, and book online. And tell them Just Ask Joy sent you.
Let's face it, the college search process is confusing. I wanted a small university where I could live on campus and enjoy the city. When I visited Spalding, I knew it was right for me. They helped me figure it all out, even helped me with financial aid and scholarships. Now I'm here, living on campus, have a great group of friends, professors who care, and I'm part of a community that wants me to succeed. I know Spalding is right for me. Check us out. We might be right for you too.
For me, it was the big S class from the 90s. Beautiful. My friend's dad had one.
The SL. All of the SLs. I've been watching those since I was a kid.
I think the 1971 SC was the first Mercedes that just blew me away.
Everyone remembers the first time they saw one, and the day they began to long for a Mercedes-Benz of their own. Well, that day may be a lot closer than you think. With a certified pre-owned Mercedes-Benz, you can experience the luxury, the unparalleled safety, the performance, and the style Mercedes-Benz is famous for at a price you can afford. Beautiful SUVs, sedans, coupes, and convertibles that are factory certified and covered by an unlimited mileage warranty for up to 3 years, so you can drive without a worry for as far as you like. And during the certified pre-owned sales event going on now through May 31st, you can receive 2 years of complimentary prepaid maintenance and special financing available through Mercedes-Benz Financial Services, only at your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer. You've waited long enough.
See your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer for complete details and limitations on certified pre-owned warranties.
Do you have a family member who's getting older and can no longer be safely left alone? With Visiting Angels America's Choice in Senior Home Care, your parents and older family members can continue living at home and not have to move into a nursing home. Experienced, compassionate caregivers provide assistance in hygiene, meal preparation, and light housework up to 24 hours per day at affordable rates. To restore your family's peace of mind, call Visiting Angels toll-free today at 877-374-LIVE or at visitingangels.com.
The spring clearance event is in full swing at Craig & Landreth Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Craig & Landreth Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram help you find the vehicle you deserve. Priced to fit your budget. Call 241-6868 or visit our virtual showroom online at cnlchrysler.com and then stop by for a test drive. We're on Highway 146 in Crestwood, an easy drive off I-71 North at exit 14. Just 5 minutes for the Snyder.
You're listening to Just Ask Joyce on WFIA, The Spirit.
Although Google is the most common search engine, it's not the only place kids go when they want to look at pornography, says Anne Marie Miller, author of 5 Things Every Parent Needs to Know About Their Kids and Sex. We have her online with us. If you have missed any of this broadcast, please, I urge you to go back and listen to the podcast. It'll be up. Gary will have it up for us by 6 o'clock today. And you guys need to be hearing what she is telling in this book. We're not even scratching the surface, Anne-Marie, but where else are parents going to be surprised to know that their kids can access something pornographic?
Well, as you said, Google is kind of the new sex ed. And again, I mean that broadly as far as search engines go. But because think about it, if you need to know how